Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ayunda Rizky Rohmah. Today I would like to have a presentation about a career woman. Being a career woman is still a problem, especially for a mother. Was demonstrated by KPAI, Commission on Women and Children, that working women tend to have problem in educating their children because the working mother has less time in educating and accompanying their children. Uh, they will choose to hire a babysitter because they have more to do outside the home, or they will have many times outside. But there are several reasons why many women become a career woman, and today I would like to have some reason why people or a girl or a woman choosing to be a career woman. So, become career woman based on their level of education and capability, developing women's potential. Physiologists explain the renewed interest role of human in our society and examines and clarifies the issue by means of the scientific data and opinion. Contents of the book cover the revolution in a man's world. The girl grows up, sex and abilities. The revolution in a man's world. The girl grows up, the homemaker, the work in the labor force, the employed woman, the working wife and woman and mother, the career woman, the education of the high school girl, the college girl, the use and abuse of higher education for human, and like planning, the research studies on which this material is based are. This is cited in appendix and are key to an extensive bibliography. Some with high quality education usually prioritize become a working woman, so they choose to be a career woman or a business woman maybe. Beside that, they will add new experience to their life. Many women who have a rising career and many becomes chairman in a particular agency for what's that for carrying out a task with their education and quality work. While the second reason, being a career woman, is a way for them to realize why they like, what they like. Quoted from a journal hall, this is said that send questions concerning marital status, work activities, roles, and role conflict, and satisfaction to 450 female college graduates. Usable response were revealed. Received. Yeah, three groups were studied: full-time and part-time employment and full-time housekeeping. The main hypothesis that satisfaction would be related to the extent to which women actually preferred what they preferred to do was supported in the case of housekeeping and volunteer activities, but not for full or part-time employment, role involvements and conflict involvements and conflicts were general agreed. Active women will prefer to work outside and at home, whether at home. They consider this is a realization for themselves to do something they like. Working women will be more comfortable working and producing, sometimes even though their husbands are financially able to finance their need. This is also be mentioned as their reason why to fill up free time. And then the last thing is it could be because they want equality with male workers. It's said in examining the position of women in social work, several important issues must be considered. The comparative status of male and female social workers, possible role conflicts experienced by married female workers, and the reformulation on the profession of the large number of female workers. We think a degree of equality between men and women is common. Usually, women workers also want equality because they assume that the men and women are the same degree. That's why they want to be respected. They want to be respected by others. Therefore, they become women workers to a great recognition. The more education women are, the more they will do something that can benefit themselves. However, women work are expected to be smarter in manage their time, especially for working mothers in education their children. Then for I quoted the quotation from J. Baker Priest. She said that any woman who has a career and a family automatically develops something in the way of two personalities, like two sides of a dollar bill, each different in design. Her problem is to keep one from dealing their life from the other. And also, behind it all, behind the greatness of a woman, there are also a man who always support them in various ways, encouraging and guiding them to achieve what they want. That is their husband who are ready to accompany them. And actually, in a career and a marriage, a man and a woman are just a grid, depending on how they manage their time and how they make their opportunity time. For the last, I take the quotation from Regina King. She said that a modern mom to me is not always someone that judges a career and family. So a modern mom is a woman who takes care of herself and inside and outside. I think that's all my presentation. Thank you for your kind attention.
Reality. This way, when you will come back home after a long and tiring day, you will have a clean slate to start your work. My tip number 4 is always make your bed in the morning before you leave for work. It just takes 2 minutes or even less. बहुत ही कम time लगता है, लेकिन आप देखेंगे how it instantly improves your mood when you come back home. It just not looks. And when I am working in the kitchen and they are sitting on the dining table, I know actually what they are working on without being present there. And this will also help them to inculcate the habit of self-study, which will be very important later. So this one is from younger one, and he will be doing tracing of lines. Initially, he will start the week with this. Then he will move to few letters that he will be writing. Groceries on weekdays. If grocery store is closer to your husband's office, ask him to do that. If it's closer to your office, you should do that while returning back from work. This will save a lot of time on the weekend. Tip number 13 is that everything in your house should have a home in the morning. My tip number 14 is when you go to your closet to change your office clothes, you are already in the closet, so utilize this time and prepare your dress for the next day so that you don't have to waste extra time for this particular task. So I went to change my clothes, I picked up my dress for the next day, so it's ready and set. My tip number 15 is to keep a to-do list, a grocery list somewhere where you can have a lot of visibility. So I keep this on my refrigerator, and this list has a list of grocery items that are about to finish in my kitchen and pantry. It also shows me some important appointments or to-do things that I need to do this week. Apart from that, it also is very clear, very clutter free, and most organized. Everything should be stocked up, everything should be visible properly. The things that you need most while cooking, most frequent things that you use, should be at a hand's distance, very accessible. So oil, ghee, your spatula. You need